Hi, I'm Luke Ollett, author of Finding Zoe Through Her Art, son's journey to get to know his late mother through the art she left behind. I never knew too much about the picture in the Luci chapter. My mom gave it to her mom, Luci, 40 years ago as a Mother's Day gift. What I have learned from the picture is that my mom was really inspired by pointillism and the artists who used it. Pointillism is a technique in art where you use dots to create a larger image, which you can see in the plants on the side of this picture. Famous artists you might have heard of, Seurat or Van Gogh. But what I have learned from this picture since is that although it was a gift back then, it continues to be a gift now, at least for me. When I found out my mom was really inspired by Van Gogh, it was a little spooky for me because at the time I was working on a website all about Vincent van Gogh for, at the time, a client, but somebody who's become a really good friend of mine. And that good friend would tell me the most beautiful stories of him traveling to France and taking a current picture of the spot where Van Gogh would have drawn his pictures, and him telling me how he immersed himself in the art and could really put himself in the shoes of Van Gogh, and him and I would relate to how I was working on the art and trying to do the same thing with Zoe with this book and finding the art. Or how I took this picture and put it into Photoshop and found an I and replaced all the Y's with I and gave it to my friend Luci, the namesake of this chapter, as a birthday present. And I find it really, really beautiful that this 40-year-old gift can give me the gift, a reminder that art continues and always is around, and it comes in many forms. It doesn't have to be in a pencil or a paintbrush. We can find it in so many ways, whether it be in the code of a website that really brings a smile to somebody's face and lets them share their passion and love for a thing with other people. Or you can find art in taking somebody else's art, in my case, and giving it to somebody else for their birthday present. Or the art in just fostering good relationships, which I've learned with this picture and in this book. It's a nice reminder that we can all be artists. So thank you, Luci, for this chapter, and thank you, Zoe, as well, for this chapter and the inspiration. And thank you for supporting me on this journey.